Information Security Risk Assessment of the Healthcare and Social Assistance Sector by Kaylin Reichert, May 14, 2017, St. Louis University, CIS 4105L4. Agenda: Introduction, Appropriate Incident Patterns, Relevant Breach Scenarios, Breach Scenario 1, Breach Scenario 2, Conclusion, and References. Victim Industry, Healthcare and Social Assistance. I chose the Healthcare and Social Assistance sector because the Data Breach Digest identified that sector as one of the 12 most relevant victim industries, and I also have an interest in pursuing a career in that sector. The Healthcare and Social Assistance sector includes establishments which provide healthcare and social assistance for individuals. Appropriate Incident Patterns: insider and privilege misuse, trusted actors leveraging logical and/or physical access in an inappropriate or malicious manner, and point-of-sale intrusions, attacks on point-of-sale environments leading to payment card data disclosure. Relevant breach scenarios: partner misuse involves semi-trusted entities who have some level of enterprise environment access and either through maliciousness or ineptitude lead to a breach of that environment. Malicious software is designed to take over, damage, and/or exfiltrate data from a system, as well as attack other systems and/or gain additional insight into a system or its network. Breach scenario number 1. Risk narrative: an employee of a healthcare organization abused his user rights and permissions by gaining unauthorized access to sensitive data without being detected. When the employee was promoted to a new position, he was mistakenly granted administrative privileges. Once the employee discovered his administrative access, rather than reporting the error to his superior, he instead gained unauthorized access to sensitive data. A month later, his unauthorized access was detected during an audit of the network's security systems. The threat agent is users. The threat action: abuse of user rights and privileges. Vulnerability: excessive privileges due to a lack of user access review. And the potential impact is the partner misuse breach scenario constitutes a breach of confidentiality. Risk statement: an internal user, the threat agent, abused his or her user rights and permissions by gaining unauthorized access to sensitive data, the asset, without being detected because of excessive privileges due to a lack of user access review, vulnerability, which resulted in a compromise of the healthcare organization's sensitive data, the impact. The recommended controls are: number 1, the CSC5, controlled use of administrative privileges; number 2, the CSC14, controlled access based on the need to know; and 3, the CSC16, account monitoring and control. Breach scenario number 2. The risk narrative: a hacker, the threat agent, gained unauthorized access to the point-of-sale system, the asset, of a healthcare organization due to a lack of security controls, the vulnerability, and installed malware via a SQL injection attack in order to exfiltrate credit card data to sell on the black market. The healthcare organization discovered the POS attack a few weeks later when they were notified by a third-party financial services provider. The healthcare organization immediately contacted its information security services provider, who removed the malicious software and corrected the code to prevent future SQL injection attacks. The threat agent is external intruders, malicious insiders, and malicious code. The threat action: system intrusion and unauthorized system access. The vulnerability is lack of network security controls. And the potential impact: the malicious software breach scenario constitutes a breach of confidentiality and integrity. Risk statement: an external user, the threat agent, gained unauthorized access to the point-of-sale system, the asset, of a healthcare organization due to a lack of security controls, vulnerability, and installed malware via a SQL injection attack and compromise the credit card data of the healthcare organization's patients. The impact. The recommended controls are 1. CSC3, secure configurations for hardware and software on mobile devices, laptops, workstations, and servers. Number 2, CSC12, boundary defense. And 3, CSC16, application software security. In conclusion, because the Verizon Data Breach Digest of 2017 and my search of the privacyrights.org website both indicated that the human element was the greatest threat to the information security of the healthcare and social assistance sector, I focused my attention on the partner misuse and malicious software breach scenarios. The Center for Internet Security Critical Security Controls poster offered clear examples of security controls that can be used to mitigate the threats of partner misuse and malicious software. References.